Welcome to the void. This is a prison. It's a prison for a vile and inappropriate individual. Yeah, he's serving his time here for his many cyber crimes. Some of them, such as calling himself Twin Peaks Lyncher 69. Smashing your mouth God. Or the infamous Mighty Morphin Power Bottom. That's a favorite. But now he is my slave. Yeah, sometimes for sexual sport, but mostly to run this space in time known as Goodnight with Glomstad. Also, audience, if you are a performer, you have a chance to submit through the void. If you submit your name with my void wench, Zoe. She's waving her hand. But now I want you guys to put your hands together for our guide to the stars, Taylor Glomstad!
Come on now. Come on. What did we decide? The name of the band this week?
Blue Glomster Cult.
The Blue Glomster Cult. Give it up for the Blue Glomster Cult. It's a mouthful, but I like it.
Sounds like a really good strip club.
The Blue Glomster Cult. Where the guarantee is that the fries are lukewarm. I feel like that's the vibe I'm offering. No?
The shrimp is good for sure.
At the strip club? I love that would be the best option too. Look, you guys been, I've been stuck in the void, but you guys, you might have been keeping up with recent news. Hey, band members, there's four of you. We all dodged the Epstein list, right? Yeah? Yeah, okay, they're not sure, that's fine. Look, I don't know if you guys can notice what I'm wearing this evening. But I don't know, maybe if somebody, does anybody out there make shirts? No? I'd like to have this shirt just slightly altered from Pizza Planet to Pizza Gate. Am I right?
Pizza.
Would anybody buy that shirt? No? Okay, alright. That's fine. I don't know, did you guys think Pizza Gate was gonna be real? That we were gonna find out that was actually real? Does anybody, you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
No, what is Pizzagate?
What is Pizzagate?
First of all, you know, God created pizza is intended to be pizza.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, God invented pizza to be ate by everyone equally, right? And I'm like, I'm not eating any babies, so...
Hillary Clinton is invited.
That's fair. What else happened in this week?
Well, you've been stuck in the void, Mr. Glomstad.
That's true, that's true.
We're going to tell you what's been happening outside of the void.
Lay it on me.
We recently found out that Jeffrey Epstein has been banned from Xbox Live.
Wait, really?
Okay.
It's a real fact.
That's crazy. Do you think, I think I heard that too. I feel like the reason he got banned from Xbox Live was because he was blackmailing his teammates in order to win. Who would have thought? Right? That's crazy. Who would have thought? Can you imagine running duos with Epstein in Warzone? That would be a time of my life, man. I'd be like, all right, Jeff, you go around that way, we're gonna gate this guy this way. I go in, I turn around, and Jeff's already has like 5 Nicki Minaj's in a boat on his way to an island out of bounds. Right? No? Okay. I don't know, I think that's crazy that Jeffrey Epstein played Xbox. Can you imagine, like, being like a little kid and you're better at him at the video game and he just goes, shut up, you faggot, and you're like, oh. Sorry, I meant gay Gentile for any of us. Okay. Go ahead. What else happened in the news? What else we got?
There's a lot of things that You know what? Actually, who likes Nicki Minaj in here?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a black guy that likes Nicki Minaj in here.
Can I get a Nicki Minaj lick? Perfect. That's why we do it. Okay.
Well, so what happened was Nicki Minaj, she is newly part of the Republican regime, and Trump offered her a golden card, which is supposed to be a visa for immigrants that comes with money. Apparently, her card was just for fun. It has no real value. Yeah, it was just like
Wait, so you're telling me now, of all the times, to like double down and be a Republican, or just side with Trump even, and Nicki Minaj is doing that still? That's crazy.
She did it, and the golden card was supposed to promise. I think it was supposed to promise like a temporary citizenship with like $10,000. But when she got the card, it was just like, hey, you're cool. It actually had nothing to do. It didn't have anything to do with her citizenship.
I just think it's weird that Nicki Minaj chose now to revitalize her career. No.
It's $1 million for a gold card, and also fuck Trump. And number 2, it's
Oh yeah. Yeah, with the pardon, the other P word that we do for the pedophile.
Ladies and gentlemen, our drummer actually applied for it because he's an immigrant.
Like I said, I think that's crazy to go from like hip hop superstar to like blackest white woman in America. No? Okay.
I'm gonna come.
There you go. There you go. I think I need to get off the internet. I've learned now that basically every billionaire is a pedophile, right? That seems to be the case. It's crazy. I don't know, do you think that on the like steps to getting like becoming a billionaire, like it's kind of like YouTube, they send you a plaque, you know, your first million, first several million, yada yada, whatever. Like I feel like with the billionaires, when you make your first 100 million, they just send you a kid in the mail. Right? I don't know. I heard that 500 million you get insider trading on trafficking. And at $1 billion, I guess you get a free in-flight meal on the Lolita Express. Alright, well, I thought that would work a little better. It's fine.
Does any ask them? Wait, there's a lot of potential Epstein file listers here. Ask them do they know what the Lolita is?
Oh yeah, do you guys know the Lolita Express? What the hell is even that? Do we know? Do we know what the Lolita Express is? It's the plane, right?
It's the plane.
It's the plane that traffics the people to the island, to the children, back to the island. Based on the book. Based on the short story written by Bram Stoker, but then rewrote into a play.
It kind of sounds like Epstein named his plane after his maid. Lolita.
It's a book about pedophile.
It's true. Last but not least, I think there was. What else you got for me?
For you game heads, any game heads who likes to play video games in here? Okay, yes. Nobody.
No gamers in the audience? Okay,
well, if you have you ever heard of Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Gate is actually getting their own TV series.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's being made by the same creators as The Last of Us.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I don't know if you guys know this, but in Baldur's Gate, you get the option to have sex with a bear. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, that would have gotten me to the island. If that was an option now. I don't know if you know this, Baldur's Gate is made up of 3 acts. Act 1 is 30 hours alone. That's like, think about it this way. That's like 20 years of series, like right there. That would be like if you added another 10 years to Stranger Things, and at the end of Baldur's Gate, everyone's gay. You know what I mean?
What's for boring? Show me this dog.
Okay. So Baldur's Gate, right? Baldur's Gate is it's a role. What kind of game is it?
Role-playing, RPG, time. What is the word I'm looking for?
It's gay.
Glomstad.
Turn-based is the word I'm looking for.
Hey, can I ask what's the gayest thing you've done on Baldur's Gate?
Ooh. One time me and a bunch of goblins gooned to a demon mommy milker. How about that? No? I guess that's not very gay. I apologize. That's fair.
You know what's crazy? So there's a demon called Demon Mommy's Milker,
Uh-huh.
right?
Right.
And remember we visited the area,
Uh-huh.
and to be honest, it was a crazy cockfest.
Heyo. Yeah, one time I accidentally sat on a wand and then cast magic missile. Oops. You know what I'm saying? That was my experience in WeHo last week. All right. Not a lot of WeHo adventures in the crowd, I guess. That's fine. This monologue has gone better than I imagined, so that's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a hell of a show planned for you this evening. The person coming to the stage next, she is a friend of mine. She is funny. She is cool. She is neat. She's from Florida. Give it up for Charlotte Mckinney.
Yeah!
How we doing?
Yeah!
Molly Malones, where are we? Where the fuck are we?
Close enough.
Close enough. Are we drinking?
Yeah!
We boozing it up? Woo! Yeah, this is awesome. Give it up for Taylor. Woo, woo. I just want you to do the drums when I bomb. Okay. I know I look like a Fox News anchor.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I know. Taylor was saying I'm from Florida. Is anyone in here from Florida?
Orlando!
Orlando, no way, that's where I'm from.
Yeah!
Whereabouts?
Winter Garden.
Winter Garden, slutty, I like it. Nice. Yeah, I grew up in Florida. I dropped out of high school, but I'm gonna go back and get my DUI. Thank you. That's what I needed. That's the energy I want. I need to take that guy everywhere. No, when I'm actually severely dyslexic, so when I got my first DUI, I thought they said IUD. I was like, no, I already got one. So stupid. It seems like everyone's talking about Epstein. A lot of Epstein chatter. But yeah, he actually grew up like kind of close to Orlando. We're Palm Beach.
Where I'm from.
From where you're from?
Palm Beach.
You're from so you're from Palm Beach.
Yeah, he's from Orlando.
Oh, we have two Florida people.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Traumatized.
No, yeah, so he lived pretty close to me, and I gotta be honest, I was pretty disappointed when he didn't approach me. Yeah. I mean, all the love to these girls and stuff, but, like, they were getting $200 to give him a massage. Like, I was just getting sexually assaulted for free. What the fuck? These bitches were going to fucking islands? I was just in alleyways getting chlamydia. So lame. Did anyone in here have like a New Year's resolution? Or are you guys all like, no, it's February, bitch? Anyone? No, you guys are not motivated, I see. Okay. My resolution this year was, I'm not dealing with any more soft cock. Yeah. Yeah, you heard me. I'm done with it. No offense, guys, but I've been banging a lot of guys with soft dick. Yeah. I don't know if everyone's just on coke, but I like that. No, it's bad. It's like these dicks are like those pickles that have been in the deli for like 6 years. They're just not hard. They're soft. And then I try and have sex with these guys, and it's like putting a noodle in a keyhole. Yeah, you know what I mean, soft cock. It's like putting mashed potatoes in a mailbox. I love that. No, but as women, like when you're not hard for us, we feel like it's our fault. We freak out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, what do you need me to do? Do you need me to like break out in a cheer? Do I need to put a uniform on? What do I got to do? Is it my hair? Do you like men? Do you need me to be a guy? Thank you. Oh man, this is fun, Malones. Molly Malones. Anybody in here sober? No, we got one guy. All right. What the fuck do you do?
A lot.
What?
A lot.
A lot? Yeah, you do. I recently got sober. Woo! Yeah, give it up. And then more recently, I relapsed. No, but yeah, I'm sober now. So 52 days, but hey, who's counting? And I'm bored as shit. I am losing my mind. All I can do is just like eat sugar and masturbate. It's yeah. Woo. No, but something I've noticed too with being sober, like initiating sex is really awkward. Like I've always been really fucked up. You know, I used to just like pull a tit out and, game on. But now I'm so awkward, I become like a used car salesman. I'm like, hey buddy boy, let's get you on the lot, get you in one of these beautiful cars. What do you say? It's got a couple dents, a little ran through, miles are high. Body, it's not what it used to be. I turn into those like inflatable blow-up things. You know what I'm talking about? No one knows. Yeah, those things. I'm like, please, fuck me. Please, I'll go below sticker price. You don't even have to take me to dinner. Yeah, anyways, alright, I guess that's why all the cocks I'm around are soft. This has been brutal, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for your time.
Give it up for Charlotte Mckinney. Yeah, have a seat. Charlotte, what you been up to since I've last seen you?
Spiraling.
Hell yeah, why?
This sober thing's hard as fuck.
Yeah, you're committed, you're locked in.
I'm trying, I'm in AA and all that shit. I'm an addict, so.
How's Andy Dick?
Andy Dick?
You're at AA.
Yeah, no, I don't see him around.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been hell. But I'm good, I'm totally fine.
Yeah, you sound fine.
I have a question.
You convinced everyone.
I'm good, you guys.
I have a question. How does it feel to deal with soft cock and being sober?
It's hell. It's so brutal.
That's the hardest part about it, because seems like nothing.
I make it work. I get through it. I just.
I feel like all the soft cock, you would just start watching the current Always Sunny that's on in the background. That seems like a soft cock show.
Exactly.
So, yeah. That's fine. They love Always Sunny apparently. Charlotte, what's your best Florida? Like, for people who've never been to Florida, I embarrassingly didn't know that Florida was just Florida separated for a long time. Too long of a time, I'm not gonna lie.
Florida.
Yeah.
He's from Florida.
Does he represent your people, though?
He does. Yeah. He's got a grill, and he's Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, he brings the vibe, for sure.
Do you have any advice for people who've never been to Florida?
Just don't go sober. Like, I'm trying to stay away from my family. I feel like if I go to Florida, I'll just relapse.
Is all the family there?
Yeah,
that's
they're all boozing for sure. A lot of cocaine, a lot of titty bumps.
Titty bumps.
Yeah.
Okay, I used to do those back in the day.
Yeah. Off your titties.
Right? Yes, exactly. I didn't have a choice in the matter.
I thought titty bumps were called cancer.
I thought they were just called A cups. Like, that's so you're fully sober or California sober?
I'm fully sober.
Oh.
Yeah, I took a mushroom because that's, not a drug.
Is it going bad?
What?
Is it going bad right now?
Did you take a mushroom recently, or it got you to be sober? That's what he's asking.
No, the mushrooms I just don't count as a drug.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And you're on one right now?
Oh, no, I'm sober as fuck. That's why I'm like this.
I see.
If I had one drink in me, I'd be a little more normal. But no, but it's good. It's just healthy.
Yeah, health.
Health, to our health.
Yeah.
This guy's sober. Yeah.
At a bar.
At a bar. And I'm Irish, so.
Oh. Are you 100% Irish?
I am both sides.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah.
I know Mckinney, but it's giving Swedish, Nordic something.
Oh, thanks. That means I'm like pretty, because like I feel like Swedish people are pretty. And
Tall-esque.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
nice. So thank you. I'll take that as a
You're a
compliment.
giant on camera.
Thank you.
Yeah. You've been in a Super Bowl commercial.
Yes.
Did you watch the Super Bowl yesterday?
I didn't. I just can't. I don't know.
She saw the Turning Point USA after.
Did you watch that instead? With Kid Rock. Have you ever met Kid Rock?
No, I'm more of a Kid Rock fan than a
I was gonna say you're giving strong Kid Rock vibes.
I look like him.
I can just see you on an ATV on the beach for sure. Confederate flag.
She kind of looks like Kid Meth Rock.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Charlotte, given all the lovely, I hate to tell you so, but I told you so 10 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
What's your favorite conspiracy?
My favorite conspiracy?
Yeah. Do you have one that you like, I'll give you an example. Unfortunately, everything we feared came true.
Yeah.
They really do eat babies. But on a lighter note, I also like to think that the birds aren't real. Like, they just put batteries in birds and they record us constantly.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite conspiracy in that?
I don't know if it's a conspiracy. I know that aliens are real.
What?
I feel like aliens are real. That's
You feel like aliens are real?
Yeah, I mean, there has to be another life out there, right?
Did aliens I haven't seen anything recently about aliens in the drop, no? Do we think Epstein was involved with aliens?
He was fucking them too, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And I think Epstein may still be alive. Who knows?
I do kind of like that theory.
I like that theory.
I'm on
That's
the
a weird
board,
reason.
He's playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll give you a second I love the music. You guys are awesome.
I will say this because I forgot to bring it up earlier. The Super Bowl had a commercial yesterday, I guess.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. There's this little white kid walking to a locker, and like these girls see him laugh and giggle, and he opens up his locker, and there's a sticky note that just says "Dirty Jew."
Oh, Jesus.
And then just a random black dude appears. He's like, "Hey man, it's all right, don't worry." And you're like, "Holy shit! Like that's crazy."
That was a real commercial?
That was a real commercial, and they're even gonna do like the blue. They're gonna do the blue square instead of a black square. Do you guys remember when we gave money to BLM? And I'm like, are we gonna have to give money to a blue? I'm just kidding. We already do. It's called taxes.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
It's called Jewel.
What did you say? It's called what?
It's called Jewel.
Jewel.
I don't know. I kind of hope that maybe he gave him a sticker that just said United. You know? No? Okay.
I like that.
I also Jew belong.
Yes.
Yeah.
You sound Mexican. Jewel.
What about one that just said, What about a sticky note that just said, "Hey, had a great time. Come back to the island anytime, Jeff." Do you have, before I let you go, do you have any words of inspiration? Because it truly does suck to be alive right now.
It does. Today was hard, but you know what? One step at a time.
Okay. Do they say that in AA? That sounds
Yeah,
like
that's kind of something I just keep telling myself. It's a dark time, but we gotta stick together and we'll get through this.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Good.
Last but not least, who would play you in a movie? Who would you have play you in a movie?
Playing me in a movie?
Who would you want?
Someone hot.
Renee Zellweger.
Do I look that fucking old? Yeah, I guess Renee Zellweger. That's where we're at.
Hell yeah, give it up for Renee Zellweger, everybody.
Thank you guys. This was awesome. Keep crushing it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a vibe.
I would have said Angelina Jolie.
You would have said anything what?
Angelina Jolie.
For her? Like the white Angelina.
I'm also a little horny, so
And blind. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, a surprise dropping. And a friend of Glomstad. Give it up for Joshua Benjamin.
Hell yeah, what's going on, everybody? I'm like the exact opposite person of that last lady, dude. Dude, titty bumps for me is just when I say bye to my other fat friends. You know what I mean? I hug them goodbye. Hell yeah. You guys were talking about current events and shit, dude. This is tight, dude. This is awesome. Hey, dude, that crazy light thing that was going is awesome, dude. That shit was tripping me out back there, the like flashy lights. That doesn't fuck with you guys? Make you feel like you're on acid and shit? This is an acid room. Alright. Anyway, you guys were talking about current events, dude. Fucking, everyone hates cops right now. Cops suck, yeah, all that, dude. But, dude, I've noticed that they started using progressive pronouns, you know? They were like, that's them. There they are. Get them. And they did. Oh. They got them. Hell yeah. Did we walk that couple, dude? We walked the couple in the back? Fuck. This is all the Israel stuff? Well, you guys were saying Jew. You know it's Israel, not Jews, right? Alright. That commercial that you were talking about, dude, is even crazier when you think about the plight of the fucking black Israelite. Because the black kid's like, don't worry about it, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Do you guys know any sad cord stabs? No? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get stabbed for the cord. Anyway. Hell yeah, dude. I smoke a lot of weed, dude. I have a lot of weed thoughts, dude. I was thinking the other day that I realized microplastics are God. Because they're in everything, dude. They're in all of us. They're in your heart. Dude, it's awesome delivering a joke to dead silence. That's fucking cool. Hell yeah. I got started early on drugs though, dude. Fucking, they got me young, dude. You guys know what hooked on phonics is?
Yeah.
Man, dude, I feel like if you can get hooked on phonics, you can get hooked on anything, you know what I mean? Hell yeah. I've been trying to lose weight recently, dude. I was trying to lose weight. I hadn't been on a scale in a long time. I got back on a scale. It said that I weighed 316 pounds. When you start doing Bible numbers, you know. My revelations was that it was time for my Last Supper. You know? Now I'm just trying to get that body of Christ going, you know, dude. He was cut. And beaten and stabbed. But he was whipped into shape. He was doing those back from the dead lifts, you know? Rise again, rise again. Hell yeah.
Groovy.
Dude, I wrote that joke a long time ago, though, dude, and I've gained weight since, dude. I got back on a scale and said I weighed 333 pounds now, dude. But I don't think there's any angel number girlies here, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I do fuck with spiritual girlies, though, dude. I fuck with a crystal girly, you know? I dated a crystal girly whose name was Crystal. But her favorite crystal was crystal meth, dude. Fuck. Her second favorite crystal was copper. No meth guys here. Cool. That's cool. Dude, where are we? I was like so confused. I just followed the map here and then I like looked up from rolling blunts while I was driving. And I was like, this place is clean. I thought I was in LA. I drove so far to get here. Thank you. Hell yeah, dude. I think God is a woman. Well, I know God's a woman because if God was a man, he'd just make everyone believe in him. But instead, she's like, I'm not going to force you to do anything. I want you to want to believe in me. Or burn for eternity. It's your choice, boys. Oh yeah, dude, from out there, it's so cool. This stage is super professional, like the light switching, the sound sounds great, it's amazing. I think somebody's asleep on the bench though. Can't see. God's Mexican. That's cool. I fucking love that. Hell yeah. The Bible says that I was made in God's image. What a fat ass, am I right? You guys have been great.
Give it up for Josh Benjamin. Hell yeah.
Hey, Josh called me a lot of things. He called me fat, he called me a woman, he called me Mexican. And they're all true.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a bucket bowl. Boy, bucket. Here we go. Ernie? Is there Ernie in the building? Ernie is here, coming to save. For your best 3 minutes, give it up for Ernie.
What up, Molly's? Keep it going, keep it going. Glad to be here, man. I killed a fruit fly today. I hope that doesn't make me homophobic here. I'm Ernie. Just came through from East LA. East LA is not a bad city, man. You just gotta be careful with the Raiders fans, feel me? And believe it or not, I actually almost became a Raiders fan, but they actually never jumped me in. So I never claimed to be one, you know? But I did get a nickname in the hood. A lot of the homies, they know me as Too Much. Ladies usually call me Too Broke. Fucking bitches. I really don't care what you call me though, to be honest, man. Just like, don't call me Latinx. I don't know, bro, like I'm Latino, you know? Like to me, Latinx, for some reason it sounds like a Chicano Pornhub or some shit, you know? I don't know, man, like Latinx, it sounds like a terminal illness for Mexicans or some shit, you know? Like, did you hear Ernie, he passed away, he got diagnosed with that Latinx, stage 4, you know? If I'm gonna die from anything, it's most likely gonna be diabetes, guys, you know? And I'm not like so much afraid of dying as much as I am afraid of dying without getting a haircut first, because I already know my family's gonna be talking shit like right next to the coffin. Like, look at this fat guy, all those comedy shows couldn't afford a haircut, huh? I'm not like trying to spend too much money right now. I'm trying to save up, trying to get a new car. This is how I know I needed a new car, guys. I slammed the door on my truck and the window started working again. That's how you know you needed some new, bro. But I came up on some free gas the other day. You guys like free stuff? Yeah. Hell yeah, man. So I go to the gas station, right? I asked the guy, let me get 60 bucks on pump 14. I'm pumping my gas, and once it hits like 32 bucks, it just stops. And I look at the screen on the pump, and it says out of service, pump closed. So I go back inside and I ask the gentleman, I said, hey man, what's going on? And it says out of service. And he announces to everybody in the gas station, we ran out of gas, everyone, and he refunds me my 60 bucks after I had already spent 32 in my gas tank. Hell yeah, man, I thought it was my lucky day, and then I ran out of weed. lost some of it. Shit. But yeah, man, I just want to say that my heart goes out to everybody who was affected by the fires last year at the Palisades. I want to salute the firefighters who helped put out the fires. And I see there was reports that they were having trouble putting them out because some of the fire hydrants were dry. And it made me kind of upset because I got a parking ticket for parking next to one of those fire hydrants, and if those things don't work, then I want my fucking money back. Thanks for laughing, guys.
Give it up for Ernie. Good shit. Hell yeah. I'm doing one more fucking ball. Here we go. Coming to the stage. Doing his best 3 minutes. Big Rob. You in the building. Coming to the stage. Big Rob.
Give it up for the band, everybody! Give it up, give it up! Give it up for Taylor. How's everyone doing today? Thanks for having me, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh, man. We're in February already, man. Everyone's New Year starting off okay? Huh? No?
Yeah.
Good? Yeah? Any resolutions? I don't set myself up for failure, so I don't have any. But how about you guys? No? Nothing? Alright. This is a dead room right now. Alright, let's shake it up a little bit. Let's wake everyone up, alright? Oh, man. Start of the year was crazy. I went to sleep. There wasn't a war. I woke up. The war was over. When the fuck did we have a war? You know? I woke up to a bunch of TikTok videos of Apache planes flying over Venezuela and Freebird playing in the background. It was crazy. You know, in 1940s Germany invaded Poland in 3 days. And everyone in the world thought that was fast. And then Donald Trump said, hold my pussy. And did that shit in 3 hours. Thank you, thank you. And how many times did that president change outfits when he got captured? Every goddamn picture I saw, he had a different colored shirt on. It was worse than Sarah Jessica Parker hosting the fucking Oscars. Yeah, someone got that reference, alright. Yeah. The ladies usually get that one, you know what I mean? Sex and the City fans. Oh man, what else? That's not 3 minutes yet? It feels like an eternity in the void, guys, I'm telling you. I can't see anybody right now. I think there's like 50 people in here right now, for all I know. You know what I mean? But I really know there's only 5 of us. And what we're sticking it out. Shit, man, what can I end you with? I want to tell you a little story. I used to live in Dallas. Anyone from Texas? Bueller? No? Alright. I realized something when I was living in Dallas. About every few months, a bunch of Australians would come and just like flood the streets of Texas. It was crazy. And I befriended one of them, you know, because I would go to the bars and everyone, you know, they're just, you know, out there, you know, Aussie, 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 oi, 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 just pop out like little leprechauns. It's crazy. And I befriended one of them, and I asked him a question. I said, hey, mate, I might go, why do you call each other cunts? Right? Because if you ever met an Australian, that's just a common thing they say one to another. And he looked at me with a straight face, and he said, oh, it's a sense of endearment. And I said, what the fuck you mean endearment? Where I'm from, that's derogatory. You know, he's like, oh, no, mate, you got it all wrong. See, if an Aussie calls you a cunt and he's your mate, that means he likes you. And I was like, okay. He's like, but if an Aussie calls you a cunt and he's not your mate, you call him a convict. And I said, why do you call him a convict? And he explained that, you know, Australia was actually built as a prison for Britain, right? So it's kind of like calling a black person the N-word, you know, calling an Aussie a convict. So I get all this information. I'm walking outside to have a cigarette, and I happen to step on someone's shoe, and it happened to be an Australian. And he yelled at me and said, oi, you fucking stepped on my shoe, you fucking cunt. And I was like, whoa, I apologize, you convict. And he looked at me, hey, thank you. And he looked at me and he said, oi, where'd you learn that? And I put my hand over my friend's shoulder and I said, my fucking cunt. Anyway, that's my time, guys.
Hell yeah, give it up for Big Cunty Rob, everyone. Okay. I think it's trivia time.
Trivia time.
You know what that means? Russ, find me some people.
3 3 volunteers. 3 volunteers. We have prizes. What are some of the prizes, Glomstad?
Tonight, like every show, sponsored by 99 Lives, I got a free joint and a little Valentine's buddy. I guess nobody's excited about it.
Alright, so we got, yeah, go ahead with that. Yeah, you two, go ahead, go up. And then we got Ernie, yeah, go ahead. He's gonna ask you guys movie trivia questions. If everybody can introduce themselves on the mic.
Introduce yourself on the mic.
Guapo.
Lander. Ernie.
Give it for Ernie, who was just on stage. Okay, how this works. Oh shit, look who it is.
That's right. Everybody's favorite cool guy is here. This time I'm going by, what was it? Oh, it was Cody Yum Yum. That's my name. Give it up for me, Cody Yum Yum. Yum. Now, I don't know you fellas, but I'll tell you something. This guy right here, this prude, he doesn't do good trivia questions. I do good trivia questions. With my bubbles, they're so fun. I did Glomstad.
I was glad they shoot bubbles because I was like, wow, you're really pointing a gun at the only black guy up here. That's amazing.
I shouldn't be pointing a gun near the areas that can be affected by moisture. Why don't you get out of here?
All right.
Take your
You know what?
trivia.
Fine. I'll be
You
right
fucking hack. Come on, let's all boo Glomstad. There you go.
What do you mean, Solar? He's got balls.
It's my time to run the show now, boys and girls. Now, who the fuck are you guys again?
I'm Ernie.
Too sweet.
Ask the question, Danny.
Now, I'm gonna ask the questions. I'm Cody. I'm Cody Yum Yum. I'm getting to that. Now, here is my question, and if you guys answer this right, you will be winning a joint and an emotional support buddy, courtesy of 99 Lives. How about that, everybody? Let's give it up for 99 Lives. My question is this. My name's Cody Yum Yum, but there's a couple of characters from a certain movie that also have those names. Which movie is it? Is it A, The Karate Kid? B, The Power of One? Or C, 3 Ninjas? Which one is it, boys?
3 ninjas.
3 Ninjas, that's correct! Give it up! You take your prize, you can sit back down. Give it up for Guave? Guava? What was your name? Guapo, that's right. That's the name my mom called me. Alright, yeah. Hat wearing Hicks. Let's see if you guys have
From South Carolina.
You're from South Carolina, I'm from Florida. Go Dolphins! Screw the Panthers.
I might already spent that.
Alright, buddy. Easy does it. I'm the one with the stance here. This is my second trivia question. You're also going to get one of these. Which famous director from the 90s hit classic, The Princess Bride, just got murdered? Is it A, Steven Spielberg? B, Steven Spielberg's brother, Jeff Spielberg? Or C, Rob Reiner, whoever the fuck that guy is, I don't know.
Well, definitely that one.
Okay, it's not, you're not supposed to be giving the answers there. Who was that? Kelsey, who was that? Don't laugh at me. Don't out lesbian me, Kelsey. Alright, you fellas, tell me which was the answer.
I think it was C.
C? You're saying Rob Reiner?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're correct. Here you go. One for you. South Carolina. Wait. I'm sorry, Ernie, but you gotta get off this
Absolutely. You're welcome. Okay, how was that? How'd we do? Good? Okay, next time maybe I'll just have Danny grab that mic so it's less awkward. Okay, sorry, Cody Yum Yums. What's your name again?
Cody Yum Yums.
Okay.
The cool guy is out.
Yeah, okay. See you later, cool guy. Okay. Did you guys miss me? Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll take it. You know, here it's... Daddy, chill. What the hell is even that? That's like probably my favorite. Okay, gathering my thoughts. I don't know if you guys have noticed, there's a lot of shit on my desk. Anyways, coming to the stage, this next person, can I get it just like something going? Yeah. All right, here we go. Coming to the stage, this next person used to have long hair. He doesn't anymore. Please harass him for it. Give it up for the lovely Scott Manke.
Baldur's Gate 3 is a turn-based combat RPG game designed after the Dungeons & Dragons 5e system. I beat it on honor mode. I had to dress it, I was so offensive earlier.
Give it up for Scott Manke beating it on honor mode, everyone. Yeah!
Can I have the fun lighting from the band earlier? It's crazy that it's called suicide by overdose because for that result, it's the exact dose. I finally had sex again after a very long dry spell. It really was just like riding a bike because I like to role play as a bike. I hate that condoms are locked up at every store now because I can't try them on before buying them anymore. I can't go up to the clerk anymore and be like, hey, does this make my dick look fat? I have an issue with picking at my fingernails. So my girlfriend bought me some fidget spinners. Shit, I am so sorry. I forgot you're not supposed to say that anymore. I meant little person spinners. I can tell that my Muslim friend is gay because every time he runs into another Muslim guy, he says, awesome, I'm a lickum. That made me lose my train of thought. It's okay, you can Oh my god, these lights. What a mistake. How funny would it be if I had a seizure right now? What came first? The chick or the egg? Eggs can't come. Next question. Do you guys like dad jokes? Stage 4 cancer is where your cancer is so bad that your whole body has become a stage 4 cancer. I performed at an international festival last year, so this next one is from that. ¿Qué fue primero? ¿El pollo o el huevo? Los huevos no pueden ejacular.
Proxima. All right. Oh my god. Can you turn the lights off? That's so much fucking better. All right. This next one is a true story. I know we've been in silly joke world, but this one's true, I swear. When I was very young, my mom used to take me to a babysitter who was very abusive. And she used to always buy me McDonald's, but she would make me stand at the counter that faced a wall to eat it. So I would have to like eat facing just a wall while everyone else ate off to the side. And if I didn't finish my McDonald's, she would come up behind me and she would pin me against the counter. And with one arm, she would bear hug me from behind. And with the other arm and hand, she would violently force feed the rest of McDonald's down my face, like down my throat. And I just wish I could go back in time and confront her and say like, hey, I thought this was a Happy Meal. Thank you.
I'm gonna come.
I did one of those ancestry tests where you swap the inside of your cheek and send it in. The letter that I got back was really surprising. It said, "This is like half cum." I don't eat hot dogs anymore because processed meat is bad for the colon. I don't want to get cancer in my butt from putting wieners in my mouth. I feel like I shouldn't have done the McDonald's one. That one really brought the mood down. That one got to laugh like one time, but you know, it's a Happy Meal. All right, so did you guys see that a Waymo ran over a kid like 3 weeks ago? Yeah, okay, like, but how many Uber drivers do you think were out there who saw that and were just like... 5 more kids, God, please, just 5 more. The worst part of having the person sitting next to you on a roller coaster die is that you have to just sit there pretending like the rest of the ride isn't even fun anymore. I'm Scott Manke, thank you.
Give it up for Scott Manke. Scott, have a seat. Okay. Scott, how you been?
I've been okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen you. Well, I haven't had you on in a while.
I'm very offended by that.
Yes.
No, it's okay.
Is that why you cut your hair?
For the show, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, you guys, I don't know if you know this, Scott's hair, like, oh, God, we were saying Scott's hair went down to his ass.
Yeah, I had a reason to look at it before. Now it's... I have no reason to look at his ass anymore.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
I can give you one whole reason why you can keep looking at my
One whole reason? Scott, I feel like you went from like WeHo's Axl Rose to WeHo's Elizabeth Shue. I don't know.
Who's Shue?
Nice. It's, what's the lady that Homelander lasers in the face through her eye sockets in case you are younger than the rest of us? Okay,
the one who gave him the milk?
Yeah, the milk.
His milky mommy?
Still Madison Stillwell.
Okay.
And then she's the replacement in Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks like she has great milk.
You know that, Scott? How's your milk?
How's her milk?
No, how's your milk?
My milk?
Yeah.
I haven't tasted it in a while.
Okay, well, let us know if it's fresh. Anyways, Scott, I wrote some really
expired.
I wrote some really important questions down. And I'm getting to them.
That's just a drawing of a dick.
I do need to ask you. I mean, I have to ask every guest this, because given the current state of the internet and really America, what is your favorite conspiracy? Do you have? I'm a big birds aren't real guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, like, this doesn't mean that I believe in it, though.
Okay, go on.
Because I guess, like, that the world is, my favorite, I guess, is the one where some people think that the world is bigger than it actually is.
Oh, okay.
And that we're just kind of like in a North Korea situation.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Like, we're just in a giant North Korea right now?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I kind of like that. That would make more sense. I was a little bummed that, like, out of all the conspiracies through the Epstein list, that nothing about Flat Earth. Nothing came true. I was kind of hoping. You? No?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Every conspiracy theory became true last weekend, except for Flat Earth. And I kind of feel bad for it.
Every conspiracy came true?
Pedophiles run the world. Pizzagate is real.
Okay.
They successfully navigated and steered both Reddit and 4chan for like 10 years, making us believe whatever we wanted. Am I missing any? What else became real?
Michael Jackson didn't rape kids.
Well, we're still waiting on that one. Did you hear when the kids went to court with Michael Jackson? They were like, describe his balls. And they were like, black, white. And Michael was like, wait a second. It doesn't matter. That's a Michael Jackson song for, okay, all right. Look, is the irony lost on anyone else that to sign on to the Department of Justice, you have to be over 18 to look at the Epstein files? Is the irony lost?
I don't know.
Scott, tell me about this hot babysitter.
She wasn't very attractive.
The scene you were describing was hot. What did you say?
Oh, she used to violently force feed me if I didn't finish my food.
And held your arms back behind you?
No, it'd be like more pressing me against the counter from behind.
I just thought you said happy meal, but I was surprised it wasn't a happy ending meal. That's what I was waiting for.
You wish, pal.
That's fair.
When the joke like that, I'm surprised you're not in the files, bud.
He's not in the file, but he's one of the pedophiles.
I forgot what. Oh, I had a hot babysitter growing up, and we would play Mario Kart, but only one controller worked, so I got to sit on her lap.
Did she have an erection?
Yes. My uncle liked to wear wigs. Scott, how we doing?
I'm okay. I'm a little sleepy.
You look cozy though. You're wearing your best velvets.
I dressed up for you.
This is dressed up, Scott.
This is my good hoodie.
Yeah, you look like a dressed up blue collar man.
I do manual labor.
I believe it with that hair.
Thank you.
Scott, do you sometimes wonder why we're here?
In what sense? Do you mean like in this room?
Yeah, maybe start here and then.
Well, we're here because there's a show.
Yeah. Well said.
And I'm here because I was invited.
Okay, now you're ruining the magic.
No, I don't think that anyone can say why we're here, and that's why I'm agnostic.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think that no matter what, you can't prove it, and so just like, I don't know, like we could just be in hell, right? Like the top circle of hell, like if you've ever read Dante's Inferno, and it could just be. Yeah. I love hamburgers.
Are you gonna pay your taxes this year? That's my question, I guess.
Well, yeah, because I don't know how much I would enjoy jail.
I don't know.
So I think that I will.
It's not like they're sending baby eaters to jail. At this point, I'm like, why should we pay taxes?
Well, because you can do, because like, from the government perspective, or just like anyone's perspective who is like billionaires, right, or whatever, you can do anything to someone who can't afford a good enough lawyer. And that's why I'm going to pay my taxes, because I can't afford a good enough lawyer to not pay my taxes.
Is there a lawyer in the building? Okay, well, I tried. I think I'm just going to surround myself with friends that are lawyers.
What's your favorite word?
What's my favorite word?
Yeah.
Cerulean.
Cerulean, the color.
It's also my favorite color, but I also am a sucker for the word.
It's also a city in Pokemon.
That's shout out to Pokemon. Why do you ask? What's Scott Manke's favorite word?
Oh, word.
Herd.
Word.
Oh, no, yes, agreed. Herd.
Word. The word word. I like the word word.
Word.
Do you ever wonder when they came up with the idea to use the word word to call words words? Word.
You mean like as a response, like Word?
I don't know.
Oh, Microsoft Word? More of an Excel guy.
You're excelling.
I'm gonna ask you this. This is your option. Do you think Stargate is real, or is the NFL rigged?
Well, I mean, like, I've seen the show. You mean is the show Stargate real?
Mm-hmm.
It's a real show.
Okay.
It was a movie too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really cool movie with Kurt Russell, where they go to the desert. They find out that the pyramids are a portal to another planet, and in the end, there's a bunch of naked kids. It's my favorite movie. If you think I'm making that up, go watch the movie. By the way,
is it your favorite movie because
there's kids?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have no. I know that the movie's real.
Yes.
Do you mean it is the Stargate thing real?
My thing is like I was getting at like I'm willing to accept anything at this point because everything's made up and the points don't matter. Do you understand?
It doesn't sound like he understands.
Scott, what's your favorite topping on a pizza?
My favorite topping on a pizza, you know, it depends, okay? It depends. Sometimes I like a nice pepperoni, but sometimes there's a good combo, right? Like a margarita pizza.
Okay,
like
get involved, yeah.
Fresh mozzarella with the basil is nice. Also, oddly enough, pineapple with jalapenos makes a good combo. But I wouldn't get pineapple with anything else on a pizza. Do you know what I mean? Only if there's also jalapenos on it.
Of course, of course.
Because it's a nice sweet and spicy. But yeah, that's the pizza answer. And no, my favorite pizza is not Gates.
Nice. Hell yeah. I think I've run out.
Pizza?
Okay.
Do you want to take over?
Do I want to take over?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Scott Manke. Quite possibly the best interview I've ever had. I'm just kidding. I love Scott. Give it up for Scott. Coming to stage, it's bucket time. Give it up for Guapo. Is Guapo in the building?
my first stand-up, and I'm nervous as fuck, so I got Mario with me, okay?
Yeah!
And anyway, about that question I was asked earlier, it just reminded me of this song by Cameron. I don't know if you got anybody here listens to rap, because there's not a whole lot of black people in here, but...
They're all up on stage, it's fine.
As far as that question I was asked earlier, like, leave me alone, let me live my life.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, let me just live my life. Because I'm living good sober, like, I didn't even intend to start the fucking stand-up this way, but since I was asked that, I'm living fucking Gucci sober. I'm living big fucking Gucci sober. It's not a problem for me at all. But anyway, let me get to the real nitty-gritty of what I wanted to ask. So anyway, fellas only. Last time y'all got laid, right?
Yeah.
When was the last time you finished? And then you were just like, oh, and I felt it really, really good. But I come again. And then you just like go into fucking sport mode and then give her like another like 2 to 3 minutes of just total non-stop balls to the wall action, and you finish again, and maybe it's like a couple of drops, or maybe it just might be a whole nother banana cream pie, who knows? And maybe you got super porn star stamina elite, maybe. But like that's the point right there. Like ladies, like y'all could come like a million times and like ask for seconds. I mean, maybe not, it doesn't exactly work that way, but the point is, like, when we bust 2 nuts, that's it. Like, we're injured afterwards. Like, we're hurt. Like, no, like, it's like what fucking Roy Jones Jr. said when Manny Pacquiao got knocked out by Juan Manuel Marquez to Jim Lampley. He's like, he's not getting up, Jim. After we bust that second one, that's it. Like, the first one, you're just like, But then the second one, you're just like, Like you went from base level Goku to just Super Saiyan 3 in the blink of an eye, like that kind of transformation. But then afterwards you're just spanked, like that's it. Stick a fork in them, maybe put some ice on your nutsack or something, who knows, but like, you're done. And again, ladies are, like, they're like stimulated afterwards, but we're just fucking finished. Stick a fork in them, she's done. But like, I'm asking, when was the last time you were ever, any man in here, when's the last time you were ever to perform such a feat like that?
Saturday.
Saturday, you just, I come again.
1998.
In 1998, he came again. In 1998, I come again.
It's crazy that you're holding Mario and telling the sex story, because when I come, I'm more of a Wario guy, and I yell, I'm gonna win.
The dishwasher at our job looked like Wario, right? I don't know if you remember him.
Just, look, be Mario in the bedroom, be Wario even, be Luigi, but don't be Waluigi in the bedroom.
Alright, no Diddy. This is gonna sound so Diddy to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. For some reason, I feel like Waluigi might be working with something.
Yeah.
He might have the most pipe out of all the plumbers, to be honest.
He walks like his back hurts. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mike Guapo. Ice my nuts. I will be doing that later. That is crazy. Are you ready for another bump comedian? Ladies and gentlemen, first time appearance on Goodnight with Glomstad. Give it up for Josh Edelmen.
Thank you. Last time appearing as well. No, I'm kidding. I've been here since 7:50. This is the longest amount of time I think I've ever spent at an open mic. I love the show. I still don't fully understand what it is. I don't even know if they fully understand. We had Charlie McKinney from Florida who was talking about that. I am from Florida. I'm from Palm Beach. Where's Florida? No, Danny. Danny's the other person from Florida. Here's how fucked up Florida is. I was just in Europe doing a bunch of shows, and when you're in Europe, recommendation, open every show by apologizing for being from America. It really helps set a good tone. And I would say I'm from the most embarrassing country in the world right now. Then I'd say, not only that, I'm from the most embarrassing state in the most embarrassing country. And then I'd ask them to guess. 30 out of 30 shows in Europe, they guessed Florida every single time.
Internationally embarrassing. This is a real problem in Florida right now. All these Florida people got pet Burmese pythons thinking that they would make good pets, and then realized that they don't want to do the things necessary to take care of Burmese pythons, so they've been releasing them into the Everglades, where they've started mating with anacondas, creating hybrid python anacondas that have been destroying the ecosystem. And the problem has gotten so bad that the government is now paying people to hunt the pythons, and they're paying so many people to do it that it's become one of the top 10 most common jobs people have in Florida right now. And people say Republicans aren't job creators, you know? That was the... But, I don't understand getting a pet Burmese python. I don't understand. It's just turning your home into a prison. You now have a murderer caged in your house. Because if you have a pet turtle and the turtle escapes and you can't find it, you'll be like, whatever, we'll go to bed, we'll find him in the morning. If you lose a pet Burmese python and you can't find him, you have to move that night. You now own a haunted house.
Goddamn.
This fucking show. This fucking... When I want it, I can't get it. Badoosh. What was I? This is not, I get, you live in Los Angeles, you get asked to do a lot of weird shows. I certainly need to learn to say no to more of them. But I recently got asked to do one of the weirdest shows I've been asked to do. I got asked to do a show before an ayahuasca ceremony. Yeah, these hippies want to do ayahuasca, and they thought, why not have a comedy show before the ceremony? And they told me that they couldn't pay me, but if I wanted, after the show, I could do ayahuasca with them. But I've done enough shows to know that a show before an ayahuasca ceremony is not gonna go well, and I don't want to suffer an ego death and then immediately suffer a second ego death. Just too much. Has anyone done ayahuasca? You did ayahuasca, Martin? Did you like it?
3 times, yeah.
3 times? Oh, you love it. Did it change your life?
Yeah, but then it kept kind of resetting.
Yeah, here's the thing. I have all these friends that go to the desert and do ayahuasca, and they're like, Josh, you gotta go. It'll change your life. Everyone's like, it'll change your life. But if I've learned anything about hallucinogenic drugs, it's that hallucinogenic drugs will not change your life. All hallucinogenic drugs will do is make you a smug son of a bitch who thinks they're better than everyone else for about 2 weeks before you go back to being the same petty piece of shit you were before doing the hallucinogenic drugs. If you want to do drugs and change your life, do heroin. You will be a different person after doing heroin than you were before you did. You'll be like... Fucking changed my life, bro. Fucking changed my life. I did ayahuasca one time. I went on weirdly the most popular weekend in all of this place's history. There were 60 people doing ayahuasca the night I went, all in this tent. And when you do the ayahuasca ceremony, the first thing that happens is everyone goes around one by one saying what type of thing they're trying to work on or change about their life. And it's honestly, it's like an open mic with no light. It's fucking nightmare. It went on longer than this show. It was, and everyone had so much trauma, even more like an open mic. Everyone had so much fucking trauma. They were yeah, I used to be a methadone addict, and then I got into crack cocaine, and I figured I'd try these drugs and see if it helps fix that problem. Another person was I was a prostitute since I was 13. She finally got to me, I was I don't know, I have anxiety, I don't know what I'm doing here. This is true. I did mushrooms with a friend of mine once, and while we were on mushrooms, he looked at me and he goes, "Man, money's just a construct, dude." He said, "Money's just a construct." Then the next day, when we weren't on mushrooms anymore, he called me up. He was like, "Yo, you got those 40 constructs you helped me for the mushrooms we did yesterday?" running low on constructs right now. Gotta pay my rent. It's like 1,300 constructs. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm a little bit in debt. Make some noise if we're in debt. Yeah, we're all here at a free comedy show. That's not something people with money do. I hate being in. It's so much louder up here too. By the way, I hate being in a little bit of debt. I'd way rather be in like an insurmountable amount of debt. I think an insurmountable amount of debt far preferable to a surmountable amount of debt. Because like if you owe $5,000 to the government and your friend's like, hey, you want to go grab a bite to eat? You're gonna be like, nah, man, I got this fucking $5,000 I gotta pay off. Maybe when I get this money taken care of. But if you owe $5 million to someone, your friend's like, you want to grab a bite to eat? You're gonna be like, yeah, fuck it, who gives a shit? I'm never paying this shit up. Tell you what, dinner's on me. What's another $80? Fucking. When you owe $5,000, that's your problem. When you owe $5 million, that's their problem. My mom asked me what I was doing to get out of debt. I told her I've been buying a lot. Actually, no, I want to try this other bit. I was hanging out with my gay best friend the other day. I'm not gay, not that there's anything wrong with it, just like, ugh. And it's interesting, you know, I've always been curious, like he's a bottom.
Yeah.
And I've wanted to know, like, if you're gay, does size matter? Is bigger better? You know, I've always been curious because, like, if you're, you know, because size matters for a woman. Like a 5-inch penis is better than a 4-inch penis. So I was wondering, like, does size matter if you're gay? And I didn't want to ask him that, but then he told me something that I felt kind of indirectly answered the question for me. He told me that bottoming kind of feels like taking 200 really quick shits. And when I heard that, I was like, well, I guess size must matter then. Because I've never taken a tiny shit before and thought, that was great. Usually when I take a tiny shit, I'm left feeling unfulfilled and wanting more. But I've taken shit so big that felt so good, I've literally thought to myself after, that was better than sex. Only now I know it was only better than heterosexual sex. And about 1/200th as good as gay sex. I like that one. Well, last thing, and then I'll do the interview so I can get out of here. My brother just got married. I was best man at his wedding, and thank you. And it's like, you know, being a comedian and having to do a best man speech. A lot of people think, oh, that must be a piece of cake for you. I actually think it's way more pressure because there's no expectation for any regular person that has to give a best man speech. But everyone's expecting a hilarious speech if you're a comedian. My dad would not let me. Every time I talk to my dad, he'd say to me, he goes, everyone's expecting a funny speech, Josh. Better be a funny speech. Well, rest assured, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's disappointing my father. And, good time. And what's really funny is my brother, he married a rabbi's daughter, and her dad wanted to get me a gift for being best man at the wedding. And like, I'm very sensitive to like everything going on with Jews in the world. I always like to say it's that time of the century again. And I was very, and I don't like seeing Jews do anything overly stereotypical or like making us look bad. And he got me a bunch of gifts. And I know that he told me, I got you a bunch of clothes, you're gonna love it. But I know that he got all of the clothes in like some sort of 90% off sale. Because it's literally all Sean John. It's literally, if those of you know, P. Diddy's clothing company. He was like, I thought about keeping that jacket. I was like, do you want it? But I can't have a rabbi walking around New York City decked out in Sean John. That'll be the end of us. I do have one stereotypically Jewish thing I can't help, which is I regularly fantasize about suing people. It's like, you know, I fantasize about suing people the way most people fantasize about beating the shit out of people. Like, if I walked in on my girlfriend sleeping with another man, I was like, I am gonna sue the fuck out of you. All right, guys, I've been Josh Edelmen.
Josh Edelmen, everybody.
Another mic up here.
Yeah, there's another mic here.
Somebody.
Ready to greet you. Josh,
Yeah.
welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome. You seem to know a lot about snakes.
Yeah, I'm still afraid of snakes. I used to be very afraid of snakes.
I always assumed like the gators were the problem in Florida. I never knew it was like such a.
No, the snakes are eating the gators. It's so bad. Like the snakes are literally like eating. Like you go into the Everglades, there's like more snakes than gators.
I would pay to see that.
Yeah, people, you just don't even have to. You just go on YouTube.
I just like that you were like
plenty of it on YouTube.
I like that you were like the python anaconda thing is such a problem that I was like, is that why they rebooted the film again with Paul Rudd and Jack Black? They just want us to know again about the problem.
I don't think that's why they did it.
I think it's fun when Hollywood.
I think they just did it for money.
I think it's fun when Hollywood reboots a movie and the people are still old enough they could have been in the original one.
The people in the new movie are old enough that they could have been in the AA.
It's like when they rebooted The Mummy with Tom Cruise, who's like 6 years older than Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
They were like, this is a bankable star. He's not going to age in a weird melty face way. Have you seen Tom Cruise lately?
Yeah, but like if you looked at Brendan Fraser, the idea of them rebooting The Mummy with whale-sized Brendan Fraser, they could have called it The Tummy.
I feel like any movie with J-Lo is fire.
Oh, Anaconda. Yeah, isn't she an anaconda?
Any movie with J-Lo is fire?
Yeah.
You must not have seen a lot of movies that J-Lo's been in then.
Yeah.
I think any movie is being greenlit with J-Lo, someone should be fired. Whoever's greenlighting J-Lo. No, she's great, but the movies she's picking.
The Wedding Planner, a lot of snakes. It's a great movie.
Dude, my favorite was recently I like ran into her and she's such a piece of she's such a not nice person and I was so tempted to go up to her and be like, you're here. You've made it. You were that maid in Manhattan, and you've climbed so far.
Yeah, I wonder why she was mean. Here's a question. Do you think if you were J-Lo that you'd be a nice person? I don't think you could be J-Lo and be nice.
Whoa. I think you're giving fair, but you're giving a lot of credit because if Selena had never died, we wouldn't have J-Lo in the first place.
Yeah, do you think Selena would still be nice to...
Just saying. I think people are remembering Selena a little thicker than she used to be.
That's an ode to J-Lo.
Yeah, that's true. That was a slight compliment. I feel bad. I regret saying that.
You said there's not enough room for 2 Latina stars? I'm really counting on enough room for another fat white guy.
That's fair.
In comedy.
That's fair. We're due for one. Josh, question for you. So have you done ayahuasca, or you were just around? Did you?
No, I did. I did ayahuasca once.
You did?
Yeah, I did once.
I feel like I could get the same effect if I just went to Burning Man and like inhaled all of the sand. No?
You probably get fucked up.
Yeah, right? I feel like I'd rather go, I don't know, what you're describing, like for me to vomit with a bunch of strangers, I feel like there's gotta be...
Yeah, it's mostly what it is. It's mostly just a room full of people puking. It's like really, it's like, it'll change your life. It's like, yeah, you might get some disease from... the funny thing was when I did ayahuasca, like it's called purging when you're puking into the bucket. And there's like all these shamans walking around like taking care of you. And I was like sitting there meditating after having purged into my bucket. And I could hear one of my shamans accidentally kick over my bucket. And I just hear, shit, fuck! And like, well, I'm sitting there and I'm like, that's gonna be a problem.
Should the shaman be swearing in that moment? He doesn't seem very grounded.
Yeah, you knock over a bucket full of puke in your pen and see if you don't swear, break Mother Teresa.
I would be, yeah, gosh darn it, that purge was for all of us to share, apparently. Your best man speech situation. One time I was at my cousin's wedding, and mind you, very religious background. Her dad is marrying her to her husband. He's a pastor. And the best man comes out and goes, they always say that the best man's speech, the length of the speech, represents the length of time the couple will make love. And he goes, good thing there's two best men tonight. Crickets. To a Presbyterian audience. And I was like, what a huge, bold statement to make in the worst room. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like, could you say anything worse?
I've told my therapist, there's nothing. I think there's nothing worse for comedians than watching non-comedians try to be funny. I've told my therapist, and I imagine it's for you when you're with someone who's not a therapist. They're like, that person's totally a narcissist, right? And she was like, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you
mean. Who do you think really did 9/11? Yeah.
Well, what I think's crazy is that I can't decide if it's better or worse that we're skipping the 9/11s now.
Right.
Like it used to be you had to plant a bunch of bombs in the Twin Towers and then blow it up and be like, we're going to war with Iraq. Now they're just like, we're going to war with Venezuela. We're not even faking it. Trying to paint a picture. We're not even making an excuse. We're just we're stealing their oil.
That's true. We're due for a train disaster. I don't know what's left to pull off.
Well, we've decided we want Greenland.
That is the craziest thing to me is that we want Greenland. It's first off, it's not green, right? It's the worst.
Don't tell Trump. I love how the Iceland Greenland trick worked on Trump. They stopped him. We don't want that icy place. We want the green one. Tricks from the 1800s are.
That's amazing. Do I have any other? Let's see. What else do I have for you? Are you going to pay your taxes this year?
It's crazy that ever since Trump's become president, I've been in a bracket where tax season is no longer a refund for me.
Right.
And it's now I really do feel like I'm supporting genocide.
That's fair. Last but not least, I'll ask you this: what would get you on the island, on the Epstein Island?
What would get me on the Epstein Island? I don't know, if I worked for a SWAT team that was raiding it to kill all the pedophiles.
I think a roller coaster would get me. Just a decent roller coaster would give you that island.
Wow. What about this? Josh, would you ever perform on Epstein?
There we go.
I mean, knowing what we know now, no. I could certainly see being hey, we'll give you $1,000. Yeah, I was going to say a big number, but let's be real here. I'm doing this gig. How much do you think it's going to cost to give? Just a free flight to an island, and I'm performing. But not if I knew what was going on.
Boy.
But any comedian here would have ended up on Epstein Island with a promise of a free meal and a flight.
No.
That's always my thing. Let's say you're revisiting the island. It's your 5th or 6th trip. They're paying you multiple times. You recognize a few other people on the plane going to the island. I'm always you're gonna get the salmon? Me knowing his choices on the island, and I'm the salmon? Really gonna go with
the salmon is probably fired.
On the Lolita Express?
I don't trust any seafood on an airplane. I'm very skeptical with any seafood in general, so I gotta trust where it's coming from. Airplane seafood, I don't know, airplane ruined that.
Would you try Ghislaine Maxwell's salmon?
Do you think the flight attendants on Lolita are all underage? They have to be 13 or under? I just assume. That's it. That's all I get.
Yeah.
Is it a normal plane ride? I'm just imagining we're still scrunched. I'm still have to fly in coach to the end. I'm just that's all. Look, Austin Powers had a stripper pole in his bed, on the plane. I want to know what's on the Lolita Express. That's all. A popcorn machine? You know what I mean?
Maybe a cotton candy machine.
Carry on. Josh. Do you have any words of wisdom for 2026? Anything you want to inspire the people with?
No.
That's fair.
I got nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Josh. It's trivia time!
We need 3 volunteers.
I need 3 volunteers.
3 volunteers. We got Larry coming to the stage. We got this dude coming to the stage. Kelsey, go to the stage. We got 3 people.
Her. Okay, introduce yourself, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we are wrapping up the show. Please bear with us. What's your name? Keith. Hi, Keith.
Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey. Whatever, shut up. Alright, come to the stage. Okay, you know the rules. I'm gonna ask you a question. Raise your hand. First person to raise their hand wins a joint by 99 Lives.
That's nice and fine, Glomstad.
Oh, boy.
The real trivia god is here. That's right, it's me, Cody Yum Yums, reported for duty. Ready to box any old fool around here. What? Gonna kick your ass someday, Larry. How's it going there, Glomstad?
Do I get to ask one question on my show, or you?
You can! Because you asked weak questions, and you've got an even weaker bladder, I'll tell you what. Get your ass out of here, it's a Yum Yum show now.
I'm just gonna see how this goes.
What's that?
You wanna run? Alright.
You wanna what?
How are you gonna hold a mic? Anyways. That's what.
Circa 2024.
You just took.
What it is. Oh, I took their mic from them.
Is anyone gonna explain to him how trivia works?
I know how trivia works, man. And I have better questions than you do. So you want me to take it over, or can I pee all over your bathroom?
No. Can I at least?
You can ask one.
Hold on. I have a way to settle this. I have one way to settle this because I'm tired of seeing Cody Yum Yum. And I want a quick trivia. A quick trivia between Glomstad and Cody. Okay?
Yeah.
I have one question. Do you guys know the movie Free Willy?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Free Willy. Alright. In what coastal city is Free Willy the movie set in?
Amity Island. Final answer.
What?
San Diego.
San Diego.
That was
Yeah, Amity Island is the suburb of San Diego. That's right.
Amity Island. San Francisco?
Maryland.
Oh, that was wrong.
Any city in Maryland.
What?
Baltimore.
Okay. They did not know.
Seattle.
It's Portland, Oregon.
That makes sense.
Keep weird.
Yeesh. You know, thinking. I'm a little ashamed of being slightly Native American that I didn't know anything about it.
Just like a white person to say he's Native American. So.
Tell that to my grandfather who grew up on the reservation.
Alright.
And tattooed himself at 10 years old.
You want to ask him a question and I'll ask you another question?
Yes, I do. Okay. Stanley Kubrick said, "I won't let you ruin my film." He then died 3 days later. What movie? Larry White. Eyes Wide Shut is the correct answer. You win a copy of not Eyes Wide Shut, but Top Gun on VHS. And a joint. Alright, what do you got? No, you guys come back. Larry wins, he can do whatever.
Now, here's a cool question. A cool question. Silence!
I'm a Williams.
I shall be respected in this house of authority. Hey, rest in peace to Catherine O'Hara. She just passed away. Very sad, very sad. Yeah, we're opening with death. How about that, huh? So, she met her future husband, Bo Welch, on a certain film. A Tim Burton film, actually. So, which film was it? Hey, Martin knows.
Beetlejuice.
Hey, that's right!
Say it 2 more times.
Uh-oh.
Don't do it. No, because he'll pop up.
Yeah, he'll go away.
He'll pop out and show his free willy. Here you go.
All right, get off the stage. Get out of here.
Give it up for that, everybody.
Does anybody in the audience want a joint emotional buddy combo from 99 Lives?
God
let's see your hands if you want it. Somebody, anybody. Who wants it? Over there? You're gonna have to get a little closer. You're too far.
God wants
A
it.
little closer. Well, God doesn't get everything he wants. A little closer. A little closer. And there you go. Here you go, Cameron. Oh, he caught it. What's up? Oh, guess you got it. Cameron, thank you.
What's up, buddy?
So I thought it was going to be Will Smith up here getting slapped. Will Smith. I'll be back, Glomster. And when I am, I'm going to kick your ass.
Okay.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Smooth McGroove or whatever. He's not Smooth McGroove. I'm only 1/8 as talented as Smooth McGroove. All right. We only got 2 comments left. Come to the stage. You want to drop it? Give it up for Kelsey Lane, everybody.
Hey. This show kind of reminds me of Kill Tony, but if it just means you want to kill yourself. I'm joking. The show fucking rules. Everybody's doing so great. Seriously, make it loud. Make it loud. Make it loud for yourself. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so glad to be here. I'm glad to be anywhere other than the psych ward, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Being 5150, it feels like being at a party that you don't want to be at anymore with all of the people you don't want to be at a party with. And then you ask your friends, hey, are we, you ask your friend that drove you there, can we leave? And they're like, nah, we're gonna be here for at least another 72 hours. And then you're like, all right, I guess I'll just try to make the best of it. And fucking ICP starts playing, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh cool, I'm just gonna order an Uber. And then they're like, wait times are longer than normal. You were here for a week and a half. And you're like, fuck. No, can relate to suicide, I guess. I don't know. People talk about suicide prevention a lot, right? They're like, suicide, prevent it. How about mind your business? Why can't you live your life? You let me take mine. You know what I'm saying? All right, I don't need any of that fucking performative sympathy, okay? You don't know me. You could want me to kill. I could have tripped 4 old ladies on the way here, all right? Yeah, I tried to kill myself, and I say tried because I have ADHD. That means we're really good at starting tasks. Not good at the follow through. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, I guess I could fucking do more of this shit, but you guys don't give a shit. It's funny because when you get to the psych ward, right, they take away your shoes and your fucking razor, they don't give you razor blades, you know what I mean? So then you're just walking around barefoot with a huge bush. It's funny though, because in the psych ward, they let you smoke cigarettes, which is kind of fucking hilarious, right? Yeah. They're like, hey, you can't kill yourself, but you can kill yourself slowly. Here you go, you like? And when you leave the psych ward here in California, right, they make you sign this piece of paper that says you can't own a gun for 3 years. Doesn't sound like a whole lot of confidence in their system, does it? They're like, hey, guns don't kill people. I can kill myself. No, that's crazy. They didn't say anything else. They didn't say, because what if I went in as a Republican, right? They just took away the coolest part about being a Republican. I'm jealous of men. Men are very confident, you know what I mean? I don't think that women are not really, men are so confident that they'll take things that women don't like about them and turn them into a positive. It's fucking crazy. Right? They got this term for themselves, it's called short kings. Fuck you. Women are like, well, we don't like that you're short. They're like, but we're royalty. Shut up. What? When
women were like, oh, you don't like my tits? I'll fucking chop them off, get another one. But you get a fucking kingdom? Fuck you, dude. I can't do the same thing, right? I can't like fucking rape ass in front of a dude and be like, hey, well, I'm an IBS queen. That's a smell of majesty, you know what I'm saying? Can't be like, well, I'm the Duchess of HPV, you know what I mean? That's my gynecologist. It's just, I think it's so dumb because it's like, a friend of mine, like I did that bit and he hated it, and he was like, you have no idea what the beauty standards are for men nowadays. And I was like, yeah, but maybe if you just want to fuck women, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But if a woman, I'm telling you, the things that we would do just to get a good man that won't cheat on you, I'm telling you, if we knew without a shadow of a doubt that they wouldn't cheat, I would be like, I got him on the hook for a hand, let's fucking go. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. What is he, missing legs? Okay, so he can't walk out of my life? Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just fucking riffing bits. I don't know. All right, thank you so much. I'm gonna go kill myself.
Get up for Glomster there. Jordan drop there. We got 2 comics left. Well, I got a bucket.
Do another verse, fuck it. Dad! That's never gonna be said for me. You guys know I'm from New York. My favorite part of moving to California is driving drunk again. I took my license away in New York, so I could never do that there anymore. I got 2 DUIs in the same month in New York. It's not a good moment when you go up to the judge and goes, how'd you get 2 before you went to the court for the first one? I don't know, dedication? He goes, listen to me now. He goes, you're gonna come back here on Friday, you're gonna prove to me how this could never happen again. 100% guaranteed. Friday or you're going in. So, all right. Show up to him Friday, hand him some papers. He goes, what's this? I said, that's the title to my car, I sold it. He goes, that's not what I had in mind. You had a choice between alcohol and driving and you chose alcohol? I said, sure did. Otherwise, that joke will never be said again. It's weird, now that I'm in California, I am driving again, I'm looking for a new car. And I don't like my car now. My car now has this energy-saving gas cutoff button thing, where every time I pull up to a red light, it dies. It sounds like it needs Cialis to keep going. And it's really not good when my girl's in the car, because I'll get to the light and it's like, do-do-do-do. She's like, you all right there, buddy? I was like, no, it's okay, just give it a second, I'll get it back. So I started looking at older cars, some a little more rugged, maybe manly, and I saw this old Jeep thing my father used to have, the International Scout, it's called. This off-road thing you take through the mountains. And I'm looking at it, they're finally bringing it back, but it's 100% electric now. Which defeats the point of an off-road vehicle when you have a 40-mile radius before you need a recharge. And they were listening to all the customers and they're like, you know what, you're right. So they installed a gas generator in an electric car. So it's an electric car that runs on gas. That's just a car, no? You have me thinking, that's kind of like if you hear, you have a trans man and a trans woman saying they're in a gay relationship. No, that's just a really long way to go to get right back where you started. You're just like the rest of us. Yeah? Cool, I'll just quit comedy tonight, fuck it. Good night! I'm fucking done here. Alright, last one. I don't know how to do anything a man's supposed to do, that's obvious, including comedy. My girl tells me the other day that the toilet's not flushing. She goes, go check it out. I go check it out. I can't figure it out because I don't know how to fix anything. I call the maintenance guy comes up.
And he goes, why isn't it flushing? I go, there's no water in the tank. And he goes, yeah, there is. He goes, you know what? He saw we had a bidet installed. He goes, you use the bidet? I said, yeah. He goes, you're sitting too long with the water on your tushy. What? He goes, yeah, you're using all the water in the tank. That's why it doesn't flush. Stop playing with your butthole and you'll be fine. All right, cool. Don't tell my wife. Here's $20. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Larry White, who watched the final season of Stranger Things on his toilet. That's right. Got like a cool blast of Stranger nostalgia. Okay. We got one comic left to close us out. Give it up for this man. This man is a Golden Floppy winner. And might be Jewish. Give it up for Alec Feinstone. Or I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Coming to the stage to explain the Epstein list. Alec Feinstone.
Give it up for Glomstad. Give it up for the show. Give it up for everybody. Give it up for that guy, was Scott. It was the greatest conspiracy theory I've ever heard in my life that the world might be North Korea. How terrible is that for actual North Koreans to escape North Korea only to be in a bigger North Korea? What a bummer that would be. It's horrible. I've been watching the Olympics. I don't know if y'all have seen, there's a penis gate going on right now. In like the high jump on the skis, they have to like measure their suits for aerodynamic purposes, and people in Poland and Germany have been getting their penises injected to be bigger so that their suits can be bigger so that they can fly longer, which is insane that even makes that much of a difference. But also, how are all of the African countries not incredible at that sport? If all it takes is to have a big penis to win gold, they should be dominating all of that. Just saying, they have a bobsled team. That's not Africa, but let's be honest, it's pretty African adjacent. I would assume they have just as big of penises. The Chinese team could never get away with injecting their penises. It would be so obvious. Thank you. I know Glomstad clearly has been obsessed with the Epstein files. He sends me articles at 5:30 a.m. every morning, and he has not stopped talking about it this whole time. It's endlessly fascinating. And I told him, like, the scariest conspiracy theory that I've seen is that, like, the New World Order is releasing all of these only to, like, get this generation of politicians out so they can usher in, like, their take on the newest New World Order politicians. And that would be terrible, to live in a world where somehow it's worse and everybody's sitting around in a one world government. We're sitting there going, can't they just go back to fucking kids? It was much better than when they were fucking kids. What's that?
Pizza.
I'm just saying, that was my thought on the Pizzagate. I've also emailed Jeffrey Epstein now 37 times in the past 2 months. Me and Glomstad are in it. They have his email right there. You can email him. I've been sending him texts and stuff like, you up, with a picture of me with a thumbs up, saying, wow, what a good party last week, Jeff. So I encourage everybody to do that. Because hopefully one day I'll be in it. That's my goal. Recently, I got some bad news. My goldfish got diabetes. It's not that funny, it's pretty serious. He's gonna lose a fin. Also, I found my goldfish was in the Epstein files, which is even worse. Because he went there to go fuck tadpoles. And it took him 2 hours to get to the island. He was clearly pretty determined. Okay. Let's see. see what Alec has got conjured up here. We did North Korea and the Asians with the penis injections. I work at a rehab. I'm a chef at a rehab. And a couple weeks ago, they were playing Never Have I Ever. And I don't know if you've heard crack and heroin heads play Never Have I Ever, but they've done everything. The game ends instantly, and they're having to come up with new things. They were going through like the Rolodex as they like the card game, and it was every single one they had done, and then they had like make up their own. It was like, I've never dug crack out of a horse pussy on a Tuesday. Thank you. One of my favorite movies, or one of the movies I'm going to make is Inception 2, the Martin Luther King Jr. story. This is where Martin Luther King Jr., he does his I Have a Dream speech, but it goes a little something like this. I have a dream, and inside that dream is another dream, and inside that dream is another dream. I think they're gonna wake up on a bus and they're gonna make the friend. Yeah, I don't know. We'll write that. I also have Like Mike 3, the Michael Vick story. This is where a young black kid, he finds cleats on a telephone wire, and they're Michael Vick's cleats, and instead of playing football, he becomes the greatest dog fighter of all time. Now imagine at the end of the movie, it's him in the streets of Atlanta battling none other than Michael Vick. And obviously he wins, and then, I don't know, he gets his dog. I don't know how dog fighting works. I don't know. Is that how dog fighting works? You get to keep the guys like Pokemon? I would assume it's similar. I don't know nothing about this stuff. I like to have rose-colored glasses in the dog fighting world. And I think they just get to keep them after. Then they live a good life. Thank you for the life. I'm not very good at fucking. At least I'm honest. I'm a white guy, like fucking, you know, I'm a white guy. I can't dance to music no good. You know, I'm always offbeat. I got like Grateful Dead shows and like jam band stuff. I don't know if you've ever been to those shows, but like, boy, does nobody know how to dance. I didn't realize until a black guy told me, he goes, yeah, white guys dance to the words, not the drums. I go, fuck, that's what I've been doing this whole time. Is that not what y'all are doing? I don't understand. Hey, whoa, where are the words? I don't know what to do. Jam band shows, like, it's one of those moments where I'm like, God, if a black guy walked in here, every white guy in there would go, I'm sorry, dude, this is embarrassing, we don't know what we're doing. I can't even like fuck to music, it's like off beat and shit. Like, I was like, I don't know what to do. But there's one song that I can fuck to, and it's Sweet Caroline. Because when that bop, bop, bop hits, it's so good, so good. Alright, give it up for Glomstad, give it up Goodnight, Glomstad, give everybody here, thank you.
Hell yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, that's our show. I'm gonna have the band close us out with a banger. Thank you guys for coming!